Hello.
Hello and welcome to another Megan and Cooper stream, possibly the last one ever.
We're playing a game called Master Debaters today, chat, and it's going to be very fun.
I feel like I came prepared and dressed for court today.
You did. Wow. You guys are also professionals, though, and would never let a cute outfit sway your judgment because you will be voting to decide who makes the better arguments. Here's how we'll play, chat. Megan and I will pick a card, and we will be assigned an argument, either slot 1 or slot 2.
So we won't get to choose what position we have on the argument. It's going to be handed to us at random. So it could be something that we truly don't believe in, but
disagree with.
Our job is to give the best. Wow, whenever you can't form sentences when you're about to give a debate.
This is a lock! After our minute is over, I will say, okay, chat, who won? And then you guys will vote. I'm going to do one last thing.
I knew you were playing games. I knew it.
Let's debate. Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Who is the Master Debater?
Who is the Master
Who is
Debater?
30 seconds for person A, person 1, 30 seconds for person 2, and then 30 seconds of open debate.
Okay.
Our topic, chat. Scenario. You've waited in an obscenely long line for the bathroom, and you finally got in. The line is still out the door. Do you, A, take your time, you earned it, or 2, hurry up, people are waiting?
Let's see what stance you'll have on the argument.
I'm person 1.
Clock starts now.
You've waited a long time, and everyone is waiting for the same thing, which is why you should not rob yourself of the simple pleasures of life. I think even this question is trying to keep you from fully doing what you need to do. You need to focus on yourself. There are things that we all need to do when we are given our time and our space, and for you to feel pressure to shorten that is wrong, and I say no.
Ready?
Yeah.
You done? Oh,
Yeah.
that's all you needed.
30 seconds.
I understand that having a moment of relief is nice to have it. You know, maybe it's a time that you take to look on your phone. But here's the thing. We've seen that selfishness in people can get real ugly. So why make everyone wait for a long time? Get in there, do your business. I know most of us don't want to spend our time in a nasty public restroom anyways. They're already disgusting. They're a little bit smelly. So why on earth would you want to get in there and take your dear, sweet time?
Because it's what you need. And because you've earned it. You waited for such a long time. You cannot let anything else get in the way of that. And you would not impose that on someone else. You would want someone else to be in there doing what they need and not feeling the rush of people on top of them.
And I agree with that. So why don't you be the bigger person? Get on out of there so that someone else can have that moment of relief.
Because you have needs and you waited and you did your
Be
time.
empathetic.
Who won?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Megan, well debated. That was the worst position I've ever had to argue for.
You did a good job, though. You went for the self-care angle.
Topic number 2. Is social media destroying our world? Let me introduce a paradox to you, chat. You would think that more is more. You would think that. More options, more choices, more connections. I'm here to say that it is quality over quantity that matters. We live in a world where you can see parallel lives, comparing yourself all the time, and all that does for you is give you a negative view of your own life.
Okay, well, I feel like social media is not solely a negative thing here. I feel like you're just choosing to really focus in on the negative qualities of it when there are so many more positive things that outweigh the negative. For example, I feel like social media is one of the greatest connectors we've ever seen in our time. The fact that all of you are right here with us in this moment and you're watching from all over the world, how incredible is that? How many opportunities would we get to be in the same room like this?
Have you ever said something to someone while driving that you would not have said to their face? I'm gonna assume you have. I think the distance between you and another person gives you the ability to say things that you would not say otherwise, and how much more so when that person's not inside of a Kia, but they're on the other side of the world, and you have no reason to care or think about them again.
He wins this one.
You can't give up. Social media is destroying the world, they said on the social media website twitch.tv. Fish are 1. Friends, not food. 2. Friends, but also food.
Oh, shoot.
Fish are friends, not food, is your position.
This is a really bad position to be in, guys. You
Listen.
don't understand what I had for lunch today.
Listen, you can't be undercutting your own argument before we even start.
I just know.
I had such a banger reveal. Going to an art museum is 1. Boring, 2. Fun. Now, I am not an insane person. I will not argue that art is not important. Art is extremely important. I will not argue that looking at art and learning from art is not important. My argument is simply, we live in the 21st century, 2022. I can look at art in a number of ways from the comfort of my home. And I do not need to pay some stuffy museum with no connection to the artists who bought those pieces from who knows who at this point. I can appreciate the art from the artist's perspective.
We're here to talk about why museums are fun. Now, Cooper, can I ask you, do you like boobs?
Fine! Sorry I didn't say boobs, chat. Pets with human names.
Do we like that?
1
or
for yes,
no?
2 for no.
What's in a name? A name is a form of expression.
Yes.
A name is something that is very significant and important. So why wouldn't you open up your options when it comes to naming a very important figure in your family dynamic, in your life, and that is your dog, your pet, your cats, your fish, whatever animal, whatever pet that you have a special connection with them, so why wouldn't you give them a special name?
Wait, that's not a special name though. You can't name your son Cracker. You can't name him Cookie.
Why not?
You can't. You cannot name a human being that, because at one point they need to be a 45-year-old professional. But you know what you can name? Those silly names. Marshmallow. I don't know why they're all dessert themed. You can name your cute little dog that. You can name your cute little cat Misu.
Okay, well, here's the thing. We're not talking about human names, okay? We're talking about pets and giving them more options for their names. So yes, you could name them Marshmallow. That is an adorable pet name.
It is better
you
than
could
Bob.
Name them Toast. But Bob the cat? Are you
Hi,
kidding me?
here's my cat,
Could you
Megan.
imagine? Here's my cat, Megan. Here's my dog, Cooper. That
Here's
is a
my
very
dog,
popular
Optimus Prime.
human name
Way better.
to use for dogs.
As someone with a reverse name, it is awful.
More options.
Don't
More
name your
options
dog a
for your
human
pet.
name, and don't name your
More
human a dog
options
name.
for your pet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is kind of funny. Is it weird to kiss with your eyes open? Is it weird to kiss with your eyes open? Yes, I think that it is. And if we need to reference this, I think that we could look to the great poet Bruno Mars, who in his song Grenade says, "When I kissed you, your eyes were wide open." Why were they open? I feel like kissing is such an intimate moment that you just want to kind of close your eyes, take it all in, really just be present. I understand wanting to look at your other person, but have...
Megan, are you aware of the scientific research into the impact of eye contact amongst romantic partners?
Yes, I am.
It is deepening. It is enriching. And I'm glad that you've mentioned the societal pressure to close your eyes. And these are things that are not rooted in fact. These are things that are told to you. Your natural position is to open your eyes. You want to look the person you love in their eyes, and a little eye contact
Could I
is
ask
good
you a
for
favor, Cooper?
Yes.
Could you come here? Could you come here?
We're not kissing on stream
Could
right
you?
now.
Could you?
No, we're not kissing on stream right now.
Ready?
No, we're not kissing on stream.
I want you to tell me how
Bailiff!
it makes you feel.
I don't feel good right now. She's assaulting me, chat.
It's a
Let
very
the
strong
record
word
show.
to use.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What have we learned from Megan today, chat? If you're losing, kiss him. Of course I kiss with my eyes closed. I'm not a maniac. Is a spork more spoon or more fork? Chat, my position is that a spork is much more spoon than it is fork because the things that it opens up for you are exclusive to the spoon. You can do a lot of things with a spoon that you cannot do with a fork. I would know. I eat with a spoon 75% of the time. However, you cannot eat soup with a fork. You need the spor in the word spork.
Is a spork more spoon or more fork? I would argue more fork because you're not necessarily going to be using a spork to enjoy things such as soup because you don't want the potential of putting that whole thing into your mouth and scraping the side of your gums. No, you're going to use it to stab at your food like you would a fork and maybe get a little bit of excess in there. So that way, when you go for your bite, you have a little bit more space for it to catch the things that you want.
Of a spork whatsoever. It is a tool of efficiency, putting two things into one. It is a tool of survival.
If you ask me,
it is a tool of variety.
If you ask me, the spork was born because they looked at a spoon and said, "This is not enough." You know what it needs? It needs part fork.
You are completely backwards.
Is more important to the spork.
Backwards. What
the
you're
fork
describing
is more important to
is a corpse.
The fork.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is there such thing as a stupid question? Chat, listen, I am not one to squash anyone's curiosity. I think curiosity is important, and there are questions that we should always ask. However, that does not mean that every question is worth asking. Have you ever been in a conversation with a 3-year-old? Maybe a 5-year-old? I don't know, kids. That just keeps asking why. Why? Why? Those are stupid questions. A stupid question is a question that does not actually seek an answer, and there are too many of those today.
So what you're telling me is you want to shut down the youth. You want to quiet the youth. You want to tell children they cannot ask questions. Is there such thing as a stupid question? I don't think that there really is, because the whole point of a question is to learn, to grow. And is that stupid? Is growing and learning stupid? I don't think so. And I think that if you are trying to silence the youth, you are going to hurt our future, because children need to be able to ask these questions so that we can grow.
You can put that argument out in a field, because that is a straw man. You have absolutely experienced stupid questions. I've seen your Instagram DM requests.
You have?
There are a lot of stupid questions in there.
What makes them stupid? Are you telling me that you think the DMs are stupid?
I think what you just asked was a stupid question. I rest my case. Our final one. Dogs versus cats. I am arguing in favor of dogs. Megan is please rising. Chat, let me tell you about my dogs. They are two of the best things in my life. You cannot beat the bond of a man and his dog, a person and their dog. Man's best friend. They are sweet. They are loving. They cuddle. They care about me. Something that my opponent cannot claim about their animal of choice today. And I just could not imagine my life without my dog.
What is something we don't have enough of? I'll tell you what that is. That is time. And here's the thing about cats. Cats are way less time consuming than a dog and give you cuddles as well. Now, do they give you cuddles on their own time? Yes. But don't those queens and kings deserve to only cuddle when they want to? Who says that we should always be in charge of that? I think that cats are better than dogs because they are self-sufficient, they clean themselves, and they know where to poop and pee properly.
Hey, Megan, can you say that again?
I think that cats are better than dogs. Because you know why? I have to go out and pick up your poops all in the yard that you spread out everywhere instead of consolidating them to one easy to pick up area. And you bark and you
all
wake
of your cat
me up
arguments where that you don't have
barks.
to spend as much time with them. Thank you. I rest my case. Who won? 1 for Megan, 2 for Cooper. 1 for Megan, 2 for Cooper. Put your votes in the chat. I am floored. I am floored. by members of our audience. Oh, well done.
Mommy didn't mean it. Mommy didn't mean it. She's trying to win a game. Of course I love you more than cats. Oh, you're the best. Oh, and Megan won a game. I won a game.
This
I
one
won a game
stings.
that involved arguing. Oh my gosh.
I didn't think it would sting like it is. This is the takeaway from a game like Master Debaters, chat. The real truth on a lot of things, not everything, but on a lot of things, lies in a healthy
Nuance.
nuance.
Yes.
Well, it had nuance in everything.
Yeah.
That's a better position.
Yeah.
Healthy nuance, chat. This game, it's not about nuance. It's not about talking to the other person.
It's about winning, and that's what I did.